Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to I'm Just Saying, the show that always keeps it 100. That's what we do. All right, so we love to talk about our fantasy. You know what I'm saying? We're excited because draft day is right there upon us. Football
Right there.
is upon us,
It's
bro.
already here. If you're watching college.
Yeah, really. Next week, yeah, we got in college. College is good. College is
Yep.
always good. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we here with the Albright.
What's good? What's good?
Yeah. So we here. We wanted to just go through a few quick little topics about fantasy, about some like picking orders. Do you guys have faith in rookie quarterbacks this season? A lot of people asked me about that one, so I wanted to touch bases on that one and give our thoughts about it. It's gonna be a jam-packed show, bro. So please help us out by following us. You can subscribe and get our other content, our bonus content. Y'all guys are going to enjoy it if you enjoy us. As much as we enjoy doing it, you're going to enjoy our bonus episodes, all right?
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time. We just want to have fun with this joint, and it's just really fun to be able to talk sports and have an audience and have people listen to us and, give us feedback too. It's just fun. And like, if you love sports generally, if you love fantasy football, you love all that stuff, man, you just love to talk about it, shoot the shit.
Yeah, all year round.
See who has the best idea. You know what I mean? All the perks of being a fan.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you're a true fan and everything else like that, hit us up. Make sure you subscribe, all right? 2, listen to us on Spotify, Castbox, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, iHeart, Pandora, Google Podcasts.
Pretty much everywhere.
You get your podcast at. Yes, except for Apple. Apple is giving me a hard time, but I'm going to figure it out for you guys. I've been trying.
Apple's a stickler.
Websites. Yes, sir. The website is up. Make sure y'all check that out. I also got a draft kit up there. If you guys need help, it's a starting one. All right, it's a promo. It's only $3. Super cheap. You know what I'm saying? You pay me the $3. You send me your email address. I will give you all of our picks, all of my picks, and some of Dalton's favorite picks too. Drafts and do not drafts. We all know some people you shouldn't draft, but if you need more help, you want it step by step, hit up the draft kit. It's only $3. All right, people, hit up the website, www.imjustsayingsportspodcast.com. All right, it's right there. I got the merch up there. I have the t-shirts. I didn't put the pictures and everything up there yet. I will have the merch up there this weekend. So definitely check out the merch, guys. Definitely appreciate it. All right.
Yes, sir.
So with all that out of the way,
let's get it going.
Let's get into our fantasy topics. All right. So I'm gonna shoot them off to Dalton, and Dalton's gonna give his opinion. I'll give my opinion, and blah 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 blah. All right. Sounds cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Dalton, it's the second round. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, this is all full PPR, correct?
Yes, this is all full PPR 12-man.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. So, it's the second round, and you're picking 10th in a 12-man. All right, so that wraparound is coming back.
All right.
Yep. Who are you picking? Because probably off the board is Saquon and...
CMC
might be there.
CMC,
yeah.
Saquon.
Right. Gibbs is gone.
Bijan's gone.
Bijan's gone. So who are you going to take? Kyron Williams, Jonathan Taylor, or Derrick Henry? Or if you go wide out, I don't know, Devontae Adams, I wouldn't do it.
I would just say at the 10th pick, you probably with your first pick went wide out already. So I don't imagine you probably got like a St. Brown or a Garrett Wilson or St. Brown. AJ Brown, not St. Brown. St. Brown's probably way gone.
St. Brown's gone.
Yeah. So it's probably AJ or something. So I'd go running back. Yes. And this one's a tough one because I kind of want to say JT, Jonathan Taylor, but I have a feeling, and I mean JT's still gonna get his. Like he'll still be a top 10 back for sure. But how much is Anthony Richardson going to vulture in the red zone?
Yeah.
Because he is a great mobile quarterback, and he puts his shoulder down and tries to get in the end zone. That's why he got hurt last year. But
So maybe now he might not do it like that.
he might not, but I don't know. I mean, he did try to become a pocket passer in the preseason when he played, at least.
Might try to change it up a little bit.
I was looking a lot at Kyren Williams because now you get the factor of Sean McVay said he's returning punts. So if that man takes one to the cribbo, dude, you get all those points in a full PPR. And that's pretty nice. And Blake Corum, I mean, he is going to get worked in from what McVay's saying, but I don't think he's taking that job. I think Kyren showed it last year. That's his backfield until he proves it's not his. And I'm going Kyren there. But for me, it's JT's up there. It's real tough. If you go JT there, it's basically your preference.
Yeah. Really your preference.
I'm just a little worried about the vulture. Yeah, Derrick Henry too. Oh yeah, I just I'd take Kyren over him. I ended up getting Derrick in my 12-man. I was picking 5th on my wraparound. He was my first RB off the board. But I'll say this right now, if Kyren would have made it to me in that pick, yeah, I'm taking Kyren. But that wouldn't have happened because one of those guys would have been gone. Somebody would have picked him up in a league that they know what they're doing. But it's a close one for me between JT and Kyren. It really is. It's really whichever way you want to go. I'm just a little worried about Anthony Richardson. That's it, because he's a hell of a player and a runner.
Yep. There is the gamble right there, folks.
Yeah.
So now you're going off your gut, you're going off of hunches, you're going off of for me, I would have to probably go Kyren Williams. If I went, it depends on what I drafted in the first. If I had, let's say if I got Gibbs, I would like to pair. I would like to pair that up.
Yeah.
Like Gibbs and Kyren Williams.
That'd be nasty.
That would be nasty.
Or even a Gibbs and a JT. That'd be nasty because Gibbs is going to get the receiving. And JT, JT's going to get off. He'll have multiple over 115-yard games. Easily.
Yeah. Or let's say you went Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the 10. And then you compare it with Kyren Williams or Jonathan Taylor. It's really good.
Those two,
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I just think Derrick Henry is just a little step behind them now, where he's at in his career. I mean, he's still the king. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna have a great year in Baltimore. Yeah. He still has a chance to win the rushing title, bro.
He can. He can. I chose these 3 because this is something that I will have a hard time with.
I would still lean Kyren just because Derrick Henry doesn't get that other effect of a PPR that catches and stuff. He's just a 20-touch guy, and you give him 20. You give him 20.
But on the team that he was at, too, he knows how to do a lot of other things, too. He was pass catching, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do that in Baltimore, I feel like.
He doesn't have to, but
they might still do it. Hardball probably will do it. Those hardball bros, they run their offenses, and then they use the best players they can. I mean, remember when Baltimore had Mark Ingram, Lamar Jackson, and Robert Griffin? They had a package called Heisman Backfield, and they put all 3 of them in the backfield. You didn't know who was getting the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, hardball, so I could see that.
Yeah, so to pair him up with either Gibbs, and it's all good, bro.
It's a tough one.
You know? You got to kind of go with your gut with that one.
And your research.
Definitely do your research. I would probably... It's I was saying Kyren Williams, and now I'm leaning Derrick Henry. Think about it.
Dude, we've been talking about this, and now I'm thinking about changing mine, too. And it's not... it's so hard, because you can't go wrong with any pick that you make there.
But those 3,
no.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah.
And the only thing that could probably happen is something bad, like injuries, that can ruin it.
Yeah.
I think all 3 are really, really good running backs. So, tough choice. And I don't think you guys would be wrong for any of the choices that you might make there.
No.
But for me, preference, I think I'm going to stick with my first pick. I'm going to go with Karen Williams because I think out of the backfield, he's going to get a lot of targets still, too. Nakua is going to probably be on account for a little bit.
It got reported today. McVay, I mean, he did a full practice, and McVay said he's all good to go. But we've heard,
good to go?
Well, we've heard this from McVay. And again, I was talking to Brandon about it, but I mean, Puka's still great. It's just a gamble.
Puka's still great.
It's like the gamble that with Cooper Kupp last year.
Too.
That was that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and he shows him love though.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford shows him love. So
yes.
Goes on the quarterback too. But then I could see Lamar Jackson giving Derrick Henry a lot of love too.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a hard choice, bro. I could see Lamar giving him some little, all right, here you go. All right, here you go. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, because you get a man that big, the ball in space, where he has a safety or a corner. Good luck.
And they were using him in a Wildcat over there in Tennessee, too, so he could throw the ball, too. There's a lot of trickery you could do with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, bro.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting year in Baltimore.
Case.
You are making a case for Derrick Henry.
Strong case. Strong case. Ooh.
I mean, I might have to stick with my pick, though, but yeah, you can't go wrong with any one of them.
You can't go wrong with any one of them, but Derrick Henry is sounding pretty good. Whatever you guys decide, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with either three. But his choice is, who's your choice? Jonathan Taylor?
No, it was Kyron. But JT was up there for him. Yeah.
Okay, so we both picked Kyron. I think Kyron's going to have a good year.
Yes.
For the second round, it's tough. But you really can't go wrong with Jonathan Taylor. He can explode. Travis Etienne could go off. Maybe. You know? All good stuff, man. All good stuff, though. All right, so it's the fifth round, guys. Now, this is when it starts to get a little tricky. And you're picking seventh. You're right in the middle. And then the wrap around, whatever. So, yeah. It's right there on you. And there are 2 wide receivers that are available. And it is Tank Dell and Zay Flowers. Who are you taking? That is what I would say.
And hard for me because I love both of them this year.
And you know none of them are falling to you.
Yeah.
Because you're picking 7th.
Oh, man. Shit.
Yeah, buddy. That's what's going on in that head right now.
It is, dude. Yeah, it is.
That's a hard one. Tank Dell, explosive.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers definitely is explosive.
And very agile when he has the ball in his hand. Like his cuts that he can make carrying, pretty nasty. Yeah.
Now you want to go QB comparison.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now in my head.
MVP against probably soon gonna be MVP. CJ.
Give me Tank Dell. Give me Tank Dell.
Tank Dell, huh? I like it. You can't go wrong.
I think he'll just have more big plays because he has more other wideouts that'll take coverage away from him. Zay Flowers really don't. His other one is Andrews, but that's usually a safety and a linebacker. So Zay Flowers still got to deal with the safety and a corner or free safety or
faster than.
Yes, yeah, but I'm going on the arm of the quarterback, and Lamar's still a little inaccurate at times. At times.
I like that one. That was a good one. I mean, Tank Dell is a beast.
Yeah. So is Zay Flowers.
They're both in their second year.
Mm-hmm.
So, sky is the limit. Sky's the limit for both. But I think somebody who can be more explosive, I think is actually more explosive, is Zay Flowers. They just got to get him the ball more. Like last year, you started to see it. He made that, he messed up in the playoffs. I'm like, but you got to give this guy the ball. You got to give him the ball. He's a baller. He's the best wide receiver they have on their team. Like, hands down. He's the best. They got to get him the ball. They got to find a way to get him the ball. They got to get him the ball. They have to. Because he's really good. And he has the ability to take the top off just like Tank Dell. He can. And I know that's the Lamar Jackson thing we were talking about.
That's why I lean Tank.
Because he can get a little shaky.
Yeah.
It's like against teams where he's supposed to beat. Like Lamar Jackson destroys them.
Yeah, he does what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Those close games and close matchups. It's
those teams that are really, really good. Those have elite quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. The ones who have elite quarterbacks, they test them, man. And so, but Zay Flowers could take the top. I'm a big fan of Zay Flowers. I think he's really good.
I'm a big fan of both these players. It's such a hard pick for me.
And it is such a hard pick.
Like if there was a perfect world where you could have both on my team, I would. Like in a fantasy, if I could get both of them,
win. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, there is a way you could. You might not like the strategy, but it's the 0 running back strategy, where you pick up a running back all the way at the end. Like, well, not at the end, but you'll probably pick him up like around 4th.
No, you'd be getting a Najee Harris. You'd be getting a Najee and a Ramondre as your 1-2.
Stacked.
Yeah.
At wide receiver. You're stacked at wide receiver. So let's say if you wanted to do that in the 5th round, right, or whatever, 6th round, these are running backs you'll end up with. You will end up with James Conner, Aaron Jones, Ramondre Stevenson, David Montgomery.
I will say
Najee Harris, Tony Pollard.
James Conner would not be he's not a great RB1, but when him and Kyler always play together, like both of their fantasy points always shoot up. Like, Kyler shows him love a lot.
Yes, he does.
But, I mean, now he does. Baller. Well, yeah. Yeah. He just gets hurt.
Is a baller.
He just gets hurt. That's the only thing.
So every year he misses it. James Conner with David Montgomery or
that's rough.
Tony Pollard.
Oh, no.
Raheem Mostert.
I'd do Mostert before Pollard.
Devin Singletary. Zach Moss. I don't like none of that shit. Yo, I am not picking Devin Singletary. Yo, I'm a Giants fan, and I will not touch the Giant offense.
I mean,
I'm not touching it.
You do the strategy and no RBs until that round. I want to meet you and talk to you because you are a bold motherfucker.
Yes, but you will have a shit ton of wide receivers, bro.
Well, you'll be making a trade probably.
You would. That's just like when people do all running backs and no wide receivers. It's almost about the same thing. Almost. To me, running backs are hard to come by.
I just got to have one good one for me. Last year it wasn't in Brandon's league because I had CMC and kids. I was stupid, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Ayuk. Ayuk was my wideout one. Yeah, that one's not good. But it was a few years ago that I took just like 3 wideouts and ended up with a bad running back, but I lost in the final. So, I mean, you could do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You could. All right, guys. So, the question that a lot of people were asking me earlier, they were saying, do you have faith in rookie quarterbacks this season?
Some
I do, too.
Not all.
Definitely not all.
I got a dark horse, though.
I bet you I know who the dark horse is. I already know.
Probably.
I do. It's Bo Nix, right?
Yeah.
I've seen Bo Nix.
So let's just get into it. Bo Nix
shouldn't be a dark horse.
Well, I think it will be because great preseason. Don't get me wrong. Great preseason. Won the job. He's going to have a few struggles. He's going to have quite a few struggles. I mean, he's still a great quarterback, but I think I don't like their wideout situation for him. Yeah. I mean, Cortland Sutton's not bad, but they got rid of Tim Patrick. Josh Reynolds is supposed to be the wideout too. No, thank you.
All right.
But I think he'll still have a solid year. Probably end up as like QB. I could probably see it like 23, 22, which isn't a bad rookie year on not a great team.
Yeah. No one has him picked up in any drafts. No one's picking up Bo Nix. So
I would draft him as a backup. If it's a 1 QB league, I would draft if you can and your draft went right. If you need a backup 16? Quarterback, you could probably one of your last pick. Like if you need a backup quarterback and you just stack at skill positions, you're like, all right, well let me take somebody that might, because he does have a rushing ability too. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Because the other rookies you'll have to take like pretty early for a backup.
I would have liked JJ.
JJ would have been nice.
I would have liked JJ. That would have been nice. But the football gods didn't allow that to happen.
Williams and Daniels, I think you can trust. I think Williams will.
Yeah, Williams and Daniels, you can trust those two.
Yeah.
For sure. Who else? What about Drake May?
Nah, he didn't even win the job over Brissett that got put out today. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Oh, jeez.
I don't even know who else there is. Penix, but he's behind Kirk Cousins.
Penix, yeah, but he's behind. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
I bet the Giants are hoping they would pick up Penix, huh?
I still don't know why the Falcons did it. That was wild.
Yeah, they probably thought he was gonna fall, being honest, but no. No, we got a good receiver with a what the fuck quarterback.
Yeah, but Daniels, I think all these quarterbacks, like I said with Bo Nix, they're all gonna go through like a few weeks to where you're like, damn, did I make the right pick? Especially if you're if these people that ask you are talking like that's their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that, I mean, you can definitely trust. Definitely Daniels and Williams, as those would be the two that I would trust if I went that route with a rookie quarterback. Those would be the only two I'd probably trust.
Yeah, the game has changed. These quarterbacks are
they're coming in. They're coming in more ready than what they like when Johnny Manziel and all those like back in the day.
It's not like how it was back in the day.
No,
where it's like you come in, you got to sit behind the vet, learn from the vet. You're a rookie, you haven't seen a whole bunch of different designs and all the schemes and stuff yet.
Yeah.
But now these guys, I think because of technology,
100%.
Everybody has gotten a hell of a lot smarter.
Technology has grown the game, dude.
Now. Yeah.
It really did.
It's breaking games down. It's breaking down plays. You're starting to see stuff in slow motion, so you're starting to actually understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Not like, like the actual players. You know what I'm saying? Like a QB or something like that. Like, they're going to see the offense totally different than how we would see it. But, but because of technology, we're in the game, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
We are in that. We are EA in the game, bro.
Yeah.
We are there. So it's no more of that, like, oh, you got to stay behind a guy, learn from a guy. A lot of these guys are ready. A lot of these guys are ready.
Yeah, so I would
like the little things, like, like locker room stuff or fucking like when you go to practice, certain things, what you do before practice, what you guys talk about, the quarterback room or the running back room, whatever you at.
Yeah.
Little stuff, I guess, like, that you might learn from a vet, but like, oh, you should come around this time. Stuff players might know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it comes to the actual
it's just called team chemistry.
Yeah. But when it's like the actual game, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
A lot of these guys, they know what they're talking about now. Like, these guys they just know a lot.
Yeah, so
about football now.
Out of the rookies that are starters, the ones that I would be comfortable and say that you definitely could probably trust would be Williams and Daniels if you're that as your one. And then Bo Nix, I'd say if you are stacked your draft up with a bunch of skill players and you have your one starting quarterback and you're around like the second to last or third to last pick, fuck it. I think he'll shock a lot of people. I mean, he did in preseason. He shocked Sean Payton.
Yeah, so, remember, it's a gamble, guys. That's what fantasy is. It's a gamble.
But I'd like him as a QB too this year if we're talking only rookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you can always stream.
Yep.
It's a 1 QB league. It's not a 2 QB league. So
yeah, if it's 2 QB, he's off the board for sure.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? As your backup, if it doesn't work out, it works out. Drop him and you can stream. But
there's always a good streamer every year.
That's always a good streamer.
There's always a good one.
There's always somebody who breaks out who shouldn't break out.
Yeah, and everybody in your league will use that streaming quarterback one time, especially in 1 QB. Everybody in the league will have him because you just pick him up for the bye.
And I'm telling you, that person that's going to be a streamer that people might regret not picking up is second-year quarterback Will Levis. You heard it here first. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, Okinawa, the tight end, is not bad at all.
I'm not
Pollard in the backfield.
I ain't getting fooled by Calvin Ridley again, bro.
Well, I know.
Just
watch out. Calvin Ridley, he got me too.
Yeah.
But just watch out. I'm just saying, just might hear it out. You never know. All right, guys. So now we're at the end. It's the last pick of the draft. Sometimes it could be a game changer in fantasy too, though. It really can. My last pick last year was Gus Edwards, and he came through a little bit for touchdowns. So he was scoring touchdowns like crazy. So it's like sometimes it could be a game changer, not a league winner.
No,
but it could be a game changer.
It can win you a few weeks.
It could, yeah.
Maybe squeak you in the playoffs.
Yep. But you can't rely on them all the time. Then they'll turn into that last pick. You'll see real fast.
Pretty quickly.
Like, come on, 6 points? God damn it. I was speaking from...
or when they have double digits and then they fumble twice and then you're back down to it's like, oh, it's always garbage time when they do it.
Yep. Yeah, so you're picking 5th. It's the last pick of the draft. So who are you taking? These are the guys that's available to you. Luke McCaffrey, Okinawa, the tight end from Tennessee, or Noah Fant, the tight end on Seattle.
Give me Luke McCaffrey. Jahan Dotson's out the way now. Give me Luke. And he had a pretty good preseason.
Yep, and we both agree on that one, so there's no debating that one. Yeah.
He got a huge bump up for his rookie.
Yep.
For his rookie year.
I'm saying that's the last pick. Could be a game changer. You never know. Probably by week 4, you'd be like, oh, shit, week 3, he had a good game. He's playing now. There it is. He'll help you win. You never know. So that was going to be my pick, too. So, yeah, we both agree on that one. No arguments here, people.
Yeah, just everything I've seen out of the preseasons and the coming out of OTAs and training camp, him and Jaden Daniels have been messing pretty well, too. So.
You know what I'm saying? He had Shipley and Mitchell, the running back for Baltimore. I don't know. See what I'm saying? I think Luke McCaffrey was a better pick for out of all those guys.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. So now is my favorite segment. It's the versus. So now this is our fantasy football versus. We did the versus before. We were just naming some guys and see what's up. But this one's going to be for fantasy. So we're doing the QBs, all right? So the QB, we're going to start off with first because they're going to be around the same place where you want to draft a quarterback. All right? Jaden Daniels versus Caleb Williams. College stats. Heisman winner. The new best big thing, Caleb Williams.
Give me Caleb Williams. He's got more offensive weapons.
That's bias. He's biased because he's a Bears fan, people.
No, I've been not talking real high about Caleb Williams, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But even though Jaden Daniels has a great rushing ability, he's got Scary Terry. He does have Luke McCaffrey, Brian Robinson, Eckler, but I think Eckler's done, in my opinion. And then you do look at the Bears offense, and on paper it looks real nice.
Right.
At the wideout, tight end, running back. I'd like a better running back there, but is what it is. D Swift ain't bad, but I think Williams will finish over Jaden Daniels this year for sure. In fantasy, he's got more weapons to throw to. Unless somebody now, if Jahan Dotson didn't get traded, might have a different argument there.
Yeah, because he would have had some good targets.
Yeah, but I'm just solely going off of the offensive weapons.
Yeah, Caleb does. He has more weapons. Yeah, so if it was for fantasy, I would do that for sure too. Couldn't go wrong with either one.
No,
honestly, but
Jaden Daniels, like last year at LSU, when he ran the ball, he averaged like 7 yards a carry or some shit like that.
Throw him out there because it's versus. Stat wise, last year it goes to Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Caleb didn't have a good year last year.
No, he did not. I mean, he even struggled against Colorado.
He struggled against a lot of unranked teams last year.
Yeah. So
he kind of lost the locker room. He lost the locker room at USC last year.
So for me, I think who will win this versus is Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden, and I think he's actually going to have a really good year.
I think he is.
I think he is. I don't know if it's going to be better than Caleb's, but I think it's going to be a good year. Rookie of the year would be great to see who's going to get that one.
Ooh. I think if Jaden, that discussion would come down to if Jaden has a bunch of rushing touchdowns, I'd give it to him.
Well, then
especially if their yards are
right?
Not necessarily.
Wins into it? Nah,
I don't think so. I think
like MVP.
No, it's not. It's whoever balled out the best their rookie year. I mean, didn't Odell win it his rookie year at the Giants, and they weren't. Were they? They
once
make
he
them.
Did that?
Yeah.
It was over, bro.
But
we ruined that motherfucker.
Yeah. Ain't seen the Giants Odell back in a while.
Too. Yeah. No. Both. We ain't been the same.
But I think Jaden would get it if he has a lot of rushing touchdowns like he is projected. I mean, I'm just picking Caleb because of those weapons, man. But both of them are great picks. Both of them would be great picks in fantasy-wise. Really preference there, too.
Yeah.
But if John Dotson was there, I would have changed my answers so quick.
Yeah. I don't understand that one, but we're not in the front office.
Nope.
I don't understand it. So I said Redskins. I gotta change that. Commander fans, holla at us. Let us know what was the deal with that one.
Well, let's know how you feel about it too.
I have no clues. Yeah, because they don't make no sense. All right. So Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts this year.
This year? Because in every draft I've done, the first quarterback still off the board after that trade is still Josh Allen. He's still good.
I know.
Fuck, they're both.
He's the number one trash talking QB.
Yeah, give me Allen. Because there is some stats from last year where Jalen Hurts, when defense shows him a cover zero and they blitz, he struggles a little bit with his accuracy. And if they
got Saquon now.
True. So this year, fuck.
Yeah, they got Saquon now. And Jahan Dotson.
But then also with his coverage thing, I was reading an article that this guy was on Bleacher Report. It was about when Jalen Hurts statistically wise panics a little bit every time a defense does cover zero. If they bluff it, he freaks out a little bit. Like if the safeties are showing blitz and then they just at the snap of the ball which it's only good defenses that he really struggles with. So people that have the good players that can disguise that shit, or if they actually do come in blitz too, like he panics a little bit. But yeah, I'm still gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna go Josh Allen. That man's rushing is off the fucking chain, bro.
That is. He's a baller. He's a stud all day.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna have an even better year than last year because he's gonna have to do a little bit more with all the wideouts that left.
And that's the thing too. Like Josh Allen, he likes to force a lot of things too, though. He'll try to force it if it's not there.
I think he's learned to use his legs a little bit more, but he still does force it a little bit. Not as bad as his rookie year. Yeah, not as bad as his rookie year. Yeah,
he's a gunslinger. We can't forget about that. He's a straight up gunslinger. So
that'll run a motherfucker over.
Yeah, yep. They're both good. They
really are.
And my pick, for fantasy purposes, this is a fantasy versus. So for this one, I would have to go Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a really good year this year. I think he's going to bounce back from last year. He's got a boatload of options, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can blitz. They figure it out with that, especially if you do a safety blitz. Jahan Dotson's going to the house. Your boy,
Devontae,
he's going to the house.
Slim Reaper.
He's going to the house.
Heisman winner,
you know
too.
What I'm saying? AJ, man to man.
Like,
he's
good
going
luck.
to the house. He's going. Good luck with your linebacker trying to keep up with Dotson.
It'd be stupid to put a linebacker on Dotson. You better roll in a nickel corner.
Yo, and that's like your third.
That's your best bet though, over a linebacker. There's not one linebacker in the league that has the speed to keep up with him.
I don't know if you try to do your safety blitz in like a 4-3 or something, bro. He gonna eat it alive, bro. So he's got a lot of weapons. Parker's nasty. AJ can just torch anybody. He's better than a lot of number one corners. And now you add Saquon to the mix.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. And then, people might forget about him like I just did, and that's Goddard. So
I forget about him all the time. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
He's got somebody. He's got a lot of targets, bro.
Yeah.
And what's his name too? Swift? Not Swift. Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. So he could do Saquon, Kenneth Gainwell right here. You know what I'm saying? Like side by side.
Yeah.
Have him out, man. It's just too many motherfuckers.
Basically,
it's just too many. Them packages, they're gonna have a field day. Wildcat is gonna be dope. Wildcat's gonna be dope with Saquon and yo, that's crazy. Cause Saquon was doing all that on the Giants.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm so high though on Saquon, because it's not like Saquon is like beat up, out the door.
No, he's not.
He still got like probably like a good 2 more years in him. Being real.
No, so don't be surprised if he makes a CMC turn in his career, bro. Get moved to a better team, better offensive line. Like his longevity probably just took like 2 years. Might not like 2 years realistically, just because like statistically what everybody says. But I wouldn't be surprised if this man has like a good like 4 or 5 year run like McCaffrey's doing right now.
Right, and he's no Christian McCaffrey. We're not saying he's as talented as Christian McCaffrey. What we're saying is that he can do a lot of the stuff that Christian McCaffrey can do, what he does with the 49ers. He could do that on the Eagles. He really can.
Yeah.
He really can. Might not as good as Christian McCaffrey, but he can do it.
There's certain things I think he does a little bit better than McCaffrey, but not much.
Not much.
I think his power back-esque of his game is a lot better than McCaffrey's. But
Christian McCaffrey's a bad boy though.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. He's a bad boy.
This man needs to be the first RB to win MVP, for crying out loud, dude. Yeah. Like, give it to the man. What more does he have to do to win an MVP?
I thought Tyreek Hill did his thing.
Yeah.
He's carrying Tua.
Yeah, he did save his career from getting traded.
Yo, he damn sure did, because Brian Flores wanted his ass to fuck out of there. But was he wrong though? Was Brian Flores wrong? I don't think he was. He wanted Justin Herbert.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
Justin Herbert is way better.
Can you imagine that on that team, bro, with Waddle and Hill and Gesicki? Well, Gesicki is
still be there.
Yeah, he would be.
Tyreek really saved his career, bro. I think Tua's probably like a really good person. It's not a bad shot like who he is.
He's a Hawaiian. He's a nice dude.
Yeah,
he's probably like Land.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
but like we gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I mean, bro? He's just not that good. He's all right, and it's not me. It's everybody else. Like, if you look on the draft boards, you look everywhere, dude.
Oh, he's falling.
He's not top. Come on, bro. With all those weapons.
People just take Tyreek Hill because it's Tyreek Hill.
It's Tyreek.
It's why you took CMC when he was still on the Panthers. It's CMC.
That's why you took Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you're going to take Amon-Ra. Because it's Amon-Ra.
Dude, I can't wait until fucking Dan Campbell gets a young... Hendon Hooker's not it. The guy they drafted last year from Tennessee. He came in with that torn ACL. He didn't have a good preseason, and Dan Campbell said he's got a lot to learn. So, I mean, I don't think I think Dan Campbell knows that that's not the guy. So I wouldn't be surprised next few drafts they'd probably go grab somebody.
Hey, okay, real quick. And I'm going to wrap it up. But I'm looking at Sleeper, right? And on the Sleeper app, they got this team won. This guy picked first in the 12-man. And I want you to see if it, tell me if it's a good team or not. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, too shabby for the first pick. All right. So, of course, his first pick was Christian McCaffrey. Then his starting wide receiver is Drake London. Then it's Devon Achane. His starting tight end is Dalton Kincaid.
Holy shit.
After that is Joe Mixon. His sixth pick was Xavier Worthy. His seventh pick was Dak Prescott. And then the eighth pick was McConkey. Number 9 was Johnson on Carolina.
Oh, Deontay.
And Deontay Johnson. And after that is Jerome Ford. 10 for running back.
I like it.
I actually like those picks.
I like that. For picking first,
like those picks. That's not bad at all.
I kind of want to know what was on the board for him for Drake London, though. I want to know what else was there, kind of.
So it was Travis Etienne, Laporta. No. On the board after. Oh, okay. So
wideout-wise.
Wideout-wise?
Oh, yeah.
Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Mike Evans.
I might have gone Gadget Debo, but Drake London's not a bad pick.
I think Drake London's going to do really well.
Yeah.
I like him over Diggs. I probably would have went Nico.
Yeah, I would have gone
Nico, too.
That's my boy. Yeah.
Could have went Nico, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But with Debo
I like it.
I probably would have still taken Gadget Guy. Oh, by the way, breaking news. I don't know if you saw it. Brandon Ayuk signed with 49ers. Yeah, 40 years, 76 mil guaranteed. I think it was like 180 something.
Oof.
But yeah, he got what he.
Crying, finally.
Yeah, he's finally probably gonna show up to practice. Another thing, have you been seeing that Jamar Chase little thing going on, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Jamar Chase, bro.
I thought it was funny that Zach Taylor, dude, in the interview. Oh yeah, he's gonna be practicing. Shows up 13 minutes late. Street club, like damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this one.
That's just interesting.
It is definitely interesting.
Well, I think he wants to get paid. He just saw that CD got paid. Definitely now just saw Ayuk got paid. He saw his boy JJ get paid, last year?
Yeah, he's trying to get paid.
Homie's looking for his money. And they'll
for the
pay him.
bag.
They'll pay him.
Yeah, they'll pay him.
They're going to keep the
They'll pay
LSU duo
They
together.
gotta
It's
keep
been
him.
too good.
Yeah, they gotta keep it.
The only way they wouldn't keep that is if somehow, some way they were able to acquire Justin Jefferson in a trade. But they'd be stupid not to keep all three. I just don't think money-wise you could.
No, I'm with you. But guys, speaking of money-wise, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have that available to you guys with our bonus content, our in-depth fantasy stuff. This right here is just going to be the free stuff. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Please don't forget about us. Hit that like, hit that bell on the right there on the side. And dude, it was great, but I gotta use the bathroom. So without further ado, yo, peace out, y'all. It's been great.
Take it easy,
One love.
people.
Yes, sir.
All right, but.